Race of 2023 is in Italy. It's in Bergamo. He's won here before. He wins again. He coasts home. He grins from ear to ear. He's a rider like no other we have seen in the modern era. He is a grand champion, and he is the winner of Lombardy for the third time in a row. Tadej Pogačar takes another bow in his ridiculous
final climb. Let me remind you, it climbs up onto the cobbles, and the climb starts with 800 metres to go. The actual cobbled section is the last 400 metres. Readying himself for one last try, one last dig down the outside from the man who started it all at the beginning of the day. He must have started it behind that leading car with the full intent of being here to contest the finish, but now he finds himself in team worker mode. Moritz, no impact.
He has, but check this out, Pogačar. On the bike, he likes, or more to his liking, I should say, and now he's decided that maybe this group needs to be fractured a little bit. Fantastic, Pogačar versus Pidcock at the moment. Here comes Healy, Lutsenko, that quartet. They've been in the engine room, Brian, and they're showing it right now, but there's two over the top by the looks of things. And look out, the gap's just starting to open up here. This is magnificent. Quickly delivered, made sure that the breakaway was kept well within arm's reach, and then when he went, it was a question of who could stay with him, and in the end, the answer was absolutely nobody. Here he goes, Keutenberg, 700 metres, 9.4%, but more than that, some real... Pogačar's waved goodbye to absolutely everybody.
Pogačar is in destruction mode. There's no stopping him at all. He's not even bothered looking back.
The Amstel Gold Race after 6 hours in the saddle on a really tough race with over 3,250 metres of altitude gain. He's sailed the heights yet again. He's dominated every single one of the peaks. And surely this man's career at the age of 24 is just going to roll on. Twice winning the Tour de France, and this season he just adds to what is already a fabulous roster. He has won the Amstel Gold.
The big three, the top riders in the world, wheel to wheel, pedal stroke to pedal stroke, and this is the image we've been waiting for the last 365 days.
And now Mathieu van der Poel decides to go, and that is his kind of acceleration.
Wout van Aert's in trouble though. Wout van Aert is in trouble. Pogačar can power away. Tadej Pogačar repeats the feat. He's going again. He's landed a left jab. Is this to be the right hook?
Devastating turn of speed by Tadej Pogačar. That is absolutely incredible.
Here we go, Brian. Here we go. He's been dispatched. He's going. Tadej Pogačar's going. This is the moment we've waited for. Look at that. He's winding. He's looking back to see who's ready. The question is, who is ready? That looks like Santiago Buitrago, who's trying to go with him. Carlos Rodriguez, I don't think has got much left either. Buitrago, I think it is, might just get on there. But that was just a little bit of a lifting. It was so obvious. It was so obvious what was going to happen. And here we are. The two-time Tour de France champion Tadej Pogačar is riding away with this opening stage of the Vuelta Ciclista Andalucía, the Ruta del Sol. He's come here in great form. It's only his second day of racing this year. The problem is, he hasn't lost anything yet, and if he stays out there as he's looking to do right now, he'll have won every race he's done this year. There's very few riders in the world that we wouldn't be surprised about with that, but with Tadej Pogačar, he lives on the edge of being the most surprising all the time on the bike. You just never know. Brian mentioned right away at the base of this last 8-kilometre climb, you never quite know when he's going to attack, what he's going to do, and he does. I know it's like, it's kind of advertising hyperbole, marketing hyperbole for a rider and a team that he's exciting. but Tadej Pogačar looks over his shoulders. He won't see anyone. The climb itself, Despian Nakabalos, is called the cutting off the legs of horses. And Tadej Pogačar, through his ride today, well, maybe he's not cut them off completely, but he's certainly tapping on the legs of the other riders and saying, hey, what have you got? The question is, today, not enough, because Tadej Pogačar is taking the win, and he's going to take over the yellow jersey at the Ruta del Sol. Look at that. He's looking around as if to say, well, Pogačar in the yellow jersey sits second wheel. Enric Mas is determined to keep pressing at the front, or at least have clear road in front of him through this technical run-in. The crowd out in Isnaha to watch them descend, and now they start the ascent. This is where it starts to bite as well. It's really steep up here. Enric Mas is going for this, Brian, and he's really opened up a little bit of a gap on Pogačar, but he's still looking over his shoulder. He knows where it's going to be coming from. Is there anyone who's got anything left? Mas is still persisting on the other side of the road there. They're split by the width of these cobbles. Mas up the inside, maybe sensibly there, but it's the steeper line, and the yellow jersey is starting to work his way clear. But what has Enric Mas got left? Mas on the left of our shot. What a battle between these two. He is not giving up, Enric Mas. And if anything, he can hook up with the back wheel of Tadej Pogačar. These two, I think, are going to go to the line together. Here we go. He won on Monday on the gravel of Hain Pariso. He won the opening stage yesterday, and Tadej Pogačar riding that smooth strip down the middle of the road. He's only gone and done it again. 3 in a row for Tadej Pogačar. Romain Bardet, the Frenchman, is going. The DSM man has taken this opportunity to open the tanks, but the trouble is there's going to be contest from behind. Mike Woods, what has he got left? Woods is coming hard down the outside. The Canadian, what has Tadej Pogačar got left? Pogačar starts to go. Is this the moment we see him put the second touch to his Ardennes Classics? He's going clear, Tadej Pogačar. Who's got anything left? No one. I don't think anyone's got anything left, Matt, as we look at it. Skelmoser is doing everything he can to try and come back. But the Slovenian megastar of our sport, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. He's got one more to come this week. If he can survive to the line, yes, he can. Tadej Pogačar, well, absolutely imperious at Amstel.